stepping out from the landing platform area, there's a couple of explosions that go off in the air, and it is currently right around, like, it's like probably about the equivalent of 11 o'clock in the morning. And as you descend into, off of the platform and into the city, your noses are bombarded with a wide variety of smells. Your vision is filled with a wide variety of species as well. And amongst them, the probably most interesting one that none of you have probably seen before. There is a reptilian species that on their forearms have little spikes that stick out from them. Some of them stick out as much as 2 inches. Otherwise, it just kind of looks like really rough skin on their forearms. They're bipedal. They are of basically the average height of a human. They are roughly the same size. Yeah, they have is it the bearded dragon? They have a little fan that comes out from around their neck kind of deal. And a wide variety of different colors.
Is it always out, or can he just do that? Is it something I don't know, and then he just does it like that? Or is that, something that it's just there? How some people kind of have that...
It's just there.
Kind of like a collar?
Yeah, it's basically like a collar.
It's like a popped collar? Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if I'm going to be in a surprise when this guy gets angry or something.
No. They're pretty much always open. They can close them or whatever, make them slightly smaller, but they're always open. Some of them are larger, some of them are smaller. You would see in amongst the crowd, about 10% of the population is this reptilian species that you guys haven't seen before. Otherwise, all of the other citizens of the capital city here are human, Rhodian, Solistan, Duros, Bothan. You see a wide variety. There's Athorians. It's a wide variety of species.
How far away was that, was the firework that went off?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. 18. That was the first number that was rolled. Make sure you put it back to normal.
Yep.
You think that the fireworks came from the other side of the river. Remember, currently you are on the east side, or the headret side, and the fireworks you think came from the west side.
My head just snaps a little bit over to that direction. I kind of shake my head a little bit, walking down. Are all these? Aurora, have you ever... You know what these things are?
No, I've never been here.
Raven, do you know what these things are?
I haven't seen, they look kind of like Trandoshans, but not.
There's quite a few of them here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems to be a wide variety of people here, and I'm gonna look around. Do I see any diatham?
No, you are an anomaly. Some people in the streets, they stop and they kind of gawk at you a little bit, and then you notice that they, no one has stepped near you. No one is, people give you a wide swath when you step down from the landing platform.
Man, people look like they're kind of scared. Must be scared of Fenrir.
I sniff myself.
You smell a little bit sweaty.
Not us. Could be the dog.
What dog?
That dog. And I point off in a different direction. Yep, that one. It could have been that one right there. Or it could be a wolf. Yeah. I'm sure Fenrir would know if there was a wolf around, though, right?
Let's go see about this parade.
Raven, hurry up.
Sorry, I'm trying not to fall behind.
Looking down the whole alley. You see the one? Aurora? You see it? Put my
What are
hand
you
up.
looking for?
I was looking for the armory. But
I'm going to
where's their
step off to
jewelry?
the side and go up to one of the people here, and I'm gonna speak and diet them unintentionally, and ask them which way is towards an armory.
Whoa, you're really pretty.
Fucking Fenrir. It's fucking creepy.
I'm an armory. It is kind of like
Hey, ask her where the jewelry place is, or wherever you wanted.
Come back to Earth. Where is
What's
an
that
armory?
place? Is that where you're from?
Earth?
No, I am not from Earth. I'm from a place even more exotic.
Whoa, I believe it. Whoa.
Where's the best place I can buy equipment?
Are you an angel?
Exactly.
What?
I'm glad you recognized.
Turn off the light.
You're so pretty.
Thank you. Now with love, you pointed me towards a shop that sells different equipments.
Yeah, it's just right down that way. I could show you where it's at, and he kind of like snaps out of his stupor.
Thank you. Please lead on.
You see, as this random person walking, a human, he keeps like looking back towards you, and he kind of stumbles over some of the whatever the road is made out of.
I'm gonna fly the entire time.
He's like, oh. And at one point he stops. He's like, "You can fly."
What do you think these wings are for?
Oh, you're pretty. And he keeps walking, and he will lead you to an armory. Says, I wouldn't. If I was you, I wouldn't wear any armor.
Oh, we're not here for me. We're here for my friend here.
Oh.
But thank you for the compliments.
Can I be your friend?
Sure, we can be friends.
I'm friends with an angel now? And he runs off.
Before he runs off,
I'm friends with an angel. And he doesn't
slip him 50 creds.
He doesn't see you. He's already gone.
Alright, that was eventful. Shall we?
Yeah, I guess we shall. Look to Fenrir. Is this what you put up with? Is this?
For Fenrir, like, yeah, like growls, not growls, roars in a approving, like saying yes.
And several of the citizens that maybe had like come a little bit too close to comfort, like before they realized, and then they hear this growling wolf, they like, oh, and then they like look at you, it's like, and people don't know how to react to you guys. There's a bit of a traffic jam now outside of this armory. You see some of the people that are walking outside of this armory weapons shop kind of deal. They have their data pads and they're like taking pictures of you. And then they walk on. Like, oh, look at this thing. That thing's cool. And they keep walking.
Alright. I'll stay out here with the K9.
I'll go in the shop. Like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, good, I guess. What can I help you with? And he's like, not side-eyeing you, but he's like trying to take in what just walked in.
I'm just here for weapons. I'm currently walking around with a chakram, and I was wondering if you had
that before.
Oh, well, it's a weapon where you throw it and it'll come back to you on its own. I don't know exactly how it works, but what matters, it does work. But I came here to see if you had something similar that might be a little better than what I currently have.
I mean, there's, and he like grabs from from inside the counter. There's kind of like the counter that he's sitting behind has a glass front, and you can see a wide variety of like, basically they're all kid height level friendly to be able to see. And he grabs a boomerang, and he's like, the only thing I got that like you can throw when it comes back to you is this boomerang. But that's meant for the kiddos. I don't think that's meant for an angel.
Oh, well, yeah, that won't quite do. I guess my last question here, or second to last question, is you have anything special, anything unique that you got here in the shop?
Well, here to Kularin, there's the Tarasin. They have some interesting weapons.
Energy bow, I see you have.
Yeah, energy bow would be 425 credits. It does a 1d6 worth of energy. It takes a power cell. Two-handed, a reload of 4.
Is it like a crossbow or is it like an actual bow?
Actually, like a recurve bow.
So yeah, it's kind of like if it comes up in
Bad Batch?
Bad Batch. There you go. It shows up in there. The kid gets to use a like energy bow. She has to draw like a string back when it fires off an energy shot.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say they have like the equivalent of like an energy bow.
And how much you say this was?
Normally it's 475, but because of the festivals, it's 425.
What do you take a trade for it?
I
have a blaster carbine here that I'm willing to trade for.
And he kind of like squints his eyes, like, all right, not quite. Like, if you want to add something else on top of the blaster carbine, sure.
He said what he's asked for, 450?
425 for the bow.
Then the blaster carbine is how much?
Says the cost is 425.
Okay, and he wants more?
Yes.
You're haggling, man.
Yeah, then I'll be like, you sure? I mean, this is the same price? This is in good condition?
And he like leans over, it's like, no, it's not. That's used. I could tell. Hasn't been taken care of.
It wasn't used.
Thing's been through an entire war.
How about this? If you cut me some slack here, I'll make sure to give you plenty of business in the future.
You're wanting to pay me in exposure. I don't even know who you are or where you came from or what problems that you've brought here. But if you...
Do you not see the influence I can bring?
No, I don't. I don't see influence. I see credits.
I'm a walking stick of attraction. I attract people towards me. People's eyes.
He walks over to the wall. He flicks on a light switch. He's like, I have light right here.
Your light cannot do what I can do. But it is fine. You can miss out on the things I can offer. And I'll just put down the credits.
You hear from outside the shop a concerned Solaris.
Alright, and then as I exit the shop, I'm going to flash him and blind him.
Okay. He recoils.
And I'm going to take my credits back as he's blinded.
He falls off the back of his chair. He's like, And I'm
going to take my credits back. And I'm going to leave. And then I'm gonna say, as I walk back outside, I'm like, guys, we gotta go.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't even see. I'm putting my hand out.
I shut it off when I come out, but
You hear as you walk outside the door, it's like, hey, you need to pay for that.
I see spots. Stumbling a little bit.
and I'm gonna fly on the top of the building so he can't see me where I am.
What the heck was that all about?
And as I come outside, I'll say, I'll meet you guys later.
Raven, I can't see. Things are.
It's okay. Nor can I. It's all right. Where did? This is gonna be a little bit awkward.
I'm getting vertigo.
At this point, the Ugnaught, he comes up, waddling out to the front of the store. He's like, "You, where did your friend go? They stole a bow from me.
Friend.
And what is that thing?" And it points to the wolf.
What is what thing? I can't see.
You can see. I can see now. I was blinded. Wait, your friend stole a weapon from me.
Did what?
The glowing angel thing that was out here? Yeah, it stole a weapon from me.
That thing? Well, how much do I owe you?
It was 425 credits.
All right. You know, if this is gonna happen, you could have just asked me. I'll pull out, and I don't have like full 25. I have like 450. Just hand him that. I don't have the normal change. You take it.
Thank you.
Sorry for all the trouble.
Yeah, and get your dog thing away from the front of the store. It's scaring all the patrons. And he walks back around. Yeah. You like closes the door behind him, locks it. You hear kind of muffled behind the glass. He's like, "Get it away! You're scaring all of the people." And he keeps pointing down the road, like shooing you away.
Finner goes to break the door, Finner. But as I notice this from the top of the building, I'll like make a noise that he recognizes to not do it.
Go on, shoo.
Go on, Fenrir, go on. I kind of gently wave in his direction. Let's go, let's get out of here. I don't want to be here anyway. Thank you for your service. So call.
Yeah.
Away.
And he's like kind of like hesitantly now, just like watching, making sure that you're far enough away that if he unlocks the door and like opens it up, that he can lock it again, and just in case, make sure he's like, unlocks the door, and one or two patrons kind of scurry in, kind of afraid of the wolf as well.
Remember to buy your guns or protect yourself from this wolf.
That sounds like a great idea. You see one of the probably a Bith. He's like, that's a great idea. That thing is scary. And he goes and he runs into the shop.
I wave my hand. Come on, Aurora, let's go. You could have just told me. I could have gotten you whatever you wanted, man. Jeez.
Oh, the guy tried to rip me off.
You don't know what it was worth. It's all right.
I'll give him back the credits he spent.
Okay, make sure you guys pass around your credits on your character sheets. Almost said time sheets.
Yeah.
Character sheets.
Yep. And that was just the armory. And now we gotta go to the jeweler.
Yeah, we walk. I'll stop by another random person and ask him, where can I find the nearest jeweler?
Whoa. That's cool. Look at that thing. Whoa. I'm
not just something, little one.
And you see it's like it's like a couple of like kids, basically. They're like, one of them's a Rhodian and the other one's a human. He's like, It can talk. That's so cool. I didn't know they could do that, man.
You didn't think an angel could talk, little one?
It's talking to us. Don't say anything awkward. Hi.
How's it going? Do you guys know where the nearest jewelry store is?
Yeah, in the town square. It's over the bridge. And then you can't miss it. They got all the fireworks there. And they're still like awestruck that you're talking to them. I don't think you need any jewelry. You're really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, what did Lucy call it? The Force? Yeah, trust in that. Whatever.
The Force? Oh, yeah. I could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. And they say in unison.
Alright, you kids have a good day.
We will now.
And I'll leave. I'll return to the group and they say the town square is that direction, and there should be a shop for me there.
You can see from the city that there's a couple of mountain ranges that are out of the ways. It's like kind of getting up and over the bridge as you're kind of going on the other side. There's a little bit of a clearing area that you can see a little bit farther ways away. You can see there's mountain ranges off in the way distance. The entire way is just green. Some trees are a little bit taller than others, but the whole planet is a forest, apart from this little city area here. There are a variety of birds that are perched on top of the different housing and structures that are in the area. In the kind of a lazy river flowing through the middle of these cities, there's a couple of fish that are traveling through there that are kind of grayish color. You notice that the kind of layout of the city is set up like on a more of a grid-like system, that there's more straight lines. In the small part of Headret that you guys were in, you notice that the streets are a little bit more winding and a little bit more conforming to the terrain. Gadrin is like rigid and against it basically has a very anti-nature kind of feel to it, where it's very straight lines with how the street systems are set up.
So are we going from like what seems to be a more classical look to a more urbanized, more of a like sleeker look between this transition?
Yeah.
That
sounds a good way to describe it. Most of the buildings are wooden. The wood is the wood that is used from the forest, that basically where the city was started out from. It started in the forest. They cut down the trees, they built the houses.
Okay.
And you notice in Headret, they use, some of them are wooden, but you kind of see more of like that Duracrete concrete kind of structures. But yeah, there's like random birds that are like flying and landing, different parts, different structures. They're swooping down onto the streets, picking up little random bits of food. And they would have dropped it. Kind of the equivalent of seagulls. Yeah, it's like seagull-like behavior, stealing food off the ground.
Kind of waving the humid air. Oh, God. Are we even close?
We should be fairly close. Totally in this direction. I really didn't act so far.
Once again, you notice that the crowds are staring at you, but also keeping their distance from you. Like, whoa, look at that. Also, whoa, look at that. Whoa. Same thought, two different actions.
Is this every time, you guys? This is going to be a thing, huh? Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
You do eventually end up in the town square. There you do see there is a wide variety of vendors in the town square around what I envision is there's the town square, and then the perimeter of the town square, those are all different types of businesses. But like that first layer of buildings around the town square are all random businesses. Some of them are bakeries, other ones you do find a jeweler. Other ones are like antiques, bits and bops, little trinkets. There's stuff that is there's several clothing stores. Some of them have stuff hanging out from the windows, and there's signs everywhere. Everywhere is buying for your attention here in the town square. Actually, what's inside the town square, and there's like benches. There's other vendors that are like walking around with like there's like vendors that are selling like little bracelets. There's sunglasses. Very much tourist trap like vendors that are around. People walking around with carts with like frozen desserts in them. People walking around selling drinks. And in the middle of the town square, there's like a platform. There's a wooden platform that's been set up. There is, actually just off to the side of the platform, you notice there is a statue of a near human female who is like triumphantly like George Washington on the boat taking the boat across the Delaware River kind of pose, like one like a foot on top of a rock and just like looking out into the distance with a very strong like pose. They're located in the middle of the town square, with which there is a platform, and people are kind of mulling around the platform. There's a couple of people who are up on the platform. They're not doing anything. They're kind of working on some kind of like a little table thing off to the side. And people just seem to be, a lot of people are just people watching. Other ones are buying the little vendor things. But yeah, all of this information is a bit overwhelming as your characters walk into it. It's like, whoa, you see all the different shops and they all look so interesting. They're all buying for your attention.
I shift my eyes nervously back and forth the large crowd before I notice, yo, is that Bippin' Bops? Dude, I heard they got the best little mini nuggets in all of the mid-rim.
You see there's a Rhodian slowly pushing a cart with a little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, yo, Raven, if you haven't had these, you gotta have them.
Oh? Really? Sure. I'll give them a try. Could definitely use something cold. It's way too hot.
Rory, you eat meat? I look over at Fenrir. I know you eat.
Of course we do.
Go over and I'll buy 2 more. Guys, gotta try these. Bips and Bops? Oh.
Okay. That'll be like, it's like 2 energy credits per serving. Thanks, Silvarus. I could pay for it myself, but I appreciate the gesture. As she munches down on the...
This one's so good.
Let me see how good they taste. It's kind of mid.
Mid my ass.
I've had better.
I'll eat the rest if you don't have it. Mm.
Oh, I didn't say I wouldn't finish it. I didn't say it was bad.
I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you were hyping it up a bit. I expected it to be a little better than this.
You got it at a cart at the middle of a festival. Of course it's gonna taste a little different. Next time, I'm telling you, go to the store. Way better.
Make it at
I'll
home.
have to hold you up to that. Anyway, let's go see the jewelry shop over there. I'm gonna head and go sell my things, and then I'll be back out.
They have outside the jewelry shop like some tables set up, and the you would presume to be the cashier or owner of the shop has got a lot of their wares on display, and there's a couple of signs out, and as you approach, they stare at you and they're like, "Whoa, what is that thing?"
How's it going?
Good.
Looks like you're the owner of this here jewelry shop. Are you willing to take some jewelry off my hands?
Yeah.
And you really don't seem happy today. I thought it was a festival. Something kicking you
Yeah.
in the butt.
Yeah.
Man, it's like an NPC or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna give him the assortment of jewelry I have that I think you told me equals 5,000.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll sell that off to him, and I'm gonna say, bye, and I'll leave.
Yeah. So just kind of in awe of you. It's the transaction, like not taking his eyes off of you as he exchanges the jewelry for credits.
I'll head back to the group.
There's a lot of people. I don't like this.
Well, when you're like me, you get used to there being a lot of people.
Yeah, I bet. I liked watching you go all the way over there and coming all the way back. It's still disturbing.
Well, you'll get used to it being around me.
I gotta get used to magic, too.
Well, there's no such thing as magic.
Whatever the Force really is.
See, I think your problem is you lack faith.
Why would I believe in it? I have no reason to. Some omniscient power that just controls everything. Give me a
That
break.
right there is the key. It is everything's. So why wouldn't you believe?
No one's ever told me I'm the Force. I'm me. I'm Silveris. I've always been Silveris.
But you're also the Force.
No. I'll just wave my hand as I walk away. Nope. Let's go. Let's go do something. We're here.
At this point, you hear some tapping on a microphone and a bit of reverb. You're like, "Is this thing on? I think it's on. I think we're going, guys. Hey, everybody!